morning dip in an indoor pool is so decadent before work. Are you sure it's cool for us to be here?
Of course, my sister is Alistair Green's widow now. All this is hers. And she told me I can come anytime with my friends. Jessica, what are you waiting for? Come join us. Get out of the hot clothes.
Maybe later. I woke up cold this morning and still haven't warmed up.
Whatever. This is the life. It must be so nice to have relatives with money.
It has its perks. I can practice my shooting in the firing range, and Cook will make me arroz con pollo anytime, day or night.
Wow.
Oh, and when your mom marries Julian Crane, you'll benefit too.
Yeah, I could, but I won't.
Why not?
Because my mom called me last night at Ray's to tell me that she's called off the wedding.
You're kidding.
I thought they were happy together.
Well, they were, until my daddy had a stroke. My mom said that Julian was jealous of all the time she was spending with Daddy, and when she refused to do what Julian wanted, they started fighting, and he ended up cutting off all Crane funding to the hospital.
That's extreme.
And mean.
Yeah, my mom says that the old Julian is back with a vengeance, and that she could never marry such a selfish, hateful man.
Mona, listen to me. I do not care if those workers are close to retirement. Your budget has to be slashed. Now, you fire them all, or your butt is out as well. Yes?
You wanted to see me, Dad?
What's this I hear about you telling Buck that he could shut down the refinery as long as he felt the conditions were unsafe for workers?
Just that.
You a closet Bolshevik? Crane Houston is losing millions of dollars in profit every day that refinery doesn't produce gasoline. Now, our bottom line is more important than whether or not Pa Kettle gets to take his brat pack trick-or-treating one more year.
You're kidding, right?
Considering the urgency of the situation, what do you think?
Yeah, I'm sorry, Father. I'm not really up to date on things this morning.
Well, why not?
It's Kay.
It is. It's Kate Miguel.
Why does oatmeal come in so many different flavors? If there was just one, I wouldn't have to choose.
Why not just have an egg instead?
Tabitha, you scared me.
Of course, you'd still have to decide what to do with it. Poach it, fry it, scramble it, broil it.
I'm confused already, okay?
Oh, I know, dear. You're still torn between those two men. Ox and Miguel. Which one to marry? Which one do you love the most?
Okay, leave me alone. And for your information, I am not still torn between them. I love Fox, and I'm gonna marry him, and we're gonna live happily ever after.
What about Miguel?
What about me? Dan Harrison and I, we crossed paths in L.A., and now he's making a name for himself in the New York music scene. He needs someone to keep an eye on his agent and his business manager. So naturally, I thought, who better than you?
Thank you. I appreciate the referral, Chad, but, you know, my services for Dan, they need to be specified.
Oh, they are.
Where?
Right there.
Right, okay. So, well, does this Harry guy, does he know what's up?
Who?
Harry.
Oh, you mean Dan?
Yeah, I mean Dan. Can we stop for a second? I'm sorry, man. I'm having a hard time concentrating today.
Well, you and me both. So what's bothering you?
What's bothering me? Nothing really, just everything, pretty much.
Yeah, I hear that. You know, as much as I like being with you, sometimes I'm so ashamed of myself. I mean, Whitney loves me so much, and I love her. And here we are hooking up as much as we can. Yeah, I've got a lot on my mind, too.
Just initial each page where indicated.
Okay. I appreciate you taking care of this for me so quickly.
This is probably the most important document you'll ever sign.
I'm sure it is. Jared, good morning.
Miss Lopez Fitzgerald, it's nice to see you.
You as well. Is Teresa in yet?
She's actually meeting with her attorney right now.
Oh, I hope nothing's wrong.
She said it was a personal matter. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to get these over to accounting.
Sure.
I'll file the original at my office. You need to make sure you keep your copy in a safe place.
I will do that. Thank you. Mom, please, come in.
Teresa, you're seeing a lawyer awfully early in the morning. Is everything all right?
Oh, yeah. No, everything's fine.
Last will and testament? Are you sick?
I am.
Breathe in, breathe out. You keep me alive. You are my passion for life.
What do you have, Mia? Have you been to see Eve?
No,
Oh my God, it's too
I'm
late.
not, I'm not sick like that. I'm sick and tired of the mess that my love life has become.
Oh, is that all? Oh, Teresa, you scared me half to death. Don't.
Mom, I'm so sorry.
Okay. Then, why are you drawing up a will then?
Because I think that everyone should have one. You know, especially if you have children. It doesn't matter how old you are.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, I've had one for years.
I just want to make sure that Jane and little Ethan are provided for, as well as the rest of the family. And there is the issue of who's gonna run Crane Industries until my son comes of age.
Well, my grandson is still Alistair's heir.
Yes, he is. I mean, when Alistair and I were married, he adopted little Ethan. And his death doesn't change anything, so yes, this is going to be little Ethan's one day.
What about Ethan?
I moved on with Jared, Mama.
No, Teresa, I mean if you die, who gets custody of little Ethan?
His father does.
Teresa, his real father or Julian? Because surely you do not want that man raising your son with his track record.
So, what has Miguel done this time? Has he been flexing his muscles at Kay? That one muscle in particular the Lopez Fitzgerald men are known for?
What? No, Father, it's nothing like that.
Well, something's troubling you. What is it?
Well, if I seem a little off this morning, it's because I can't shake what went down at the bridal salon today when I went down to go pick up the tuxedos.
Go on.
Well, Kay bailed on me. I mean, she ran out the back door. Then Mom was sitting there trying to convince me that she had ran off with Miguel, which wasn't the case. She just didn't want me to see her in her wedding gown before the wedding.
Oh, yes, bad luck and all that.
Exactly.
I don't buy it.
Excuse me?
Your mother can smell infidelity a mile away. That's no doubt due to my repeated unfaithfulness during our marriage. If Ivy thinks that Miguel and Kay are an item, you better believe her.
I don't. Okay, true. I've had some issues with Kay over Miguel, but I trust her now completely, Dad, so.
Well, listen, you see, trust and women don't always go together. I trusted Ivy. That Ethan was my firstborn son. I trusted Eve. That she loved me, you see, but I was proven wrong.
Having troubles again with Dr. Eve, are we?
Just don't wait for Kay to be seduced by her past with Miguel or their bond over Maria. If you want her, you go get her, marry her right away. Marry her today.
What were you saying about me?
Think, witch, think. Oh, my addled brain, Oh, yes, Kay and I were talking about her wedding.
To Fox.
Oh.
Yes, and I was asking her if you were going to be included. Though, of course, I can't see why you wouldn't be. Hopefully as the groom. Being little Maria's father, of course. Right, Kay?
Of course you would be included. I mean, Maria's in the wedding party. I'm sure she would want her daddy to be there for her, so.
And I will be. I mean, I'll always be there for Maria. And you.
That's okay, as long as you don't make a scene at my wedding to Fox.
Look, about
No,
you
I'm
and-
serious. Like, if you come, you have to stay in the background, except for pictures, and keep quiet about your feelings for me.
Well, Kay, I'm sure that Miguel will respect your feelings. I mean, he only wants you to be happy.
Yes,
right, Miguel?
But with me.
Yeah. And soon our Kay's going to be sailing off into the sunset with her first mate. Living happily ever after. Well, I'm sure you would be only delighted that she should be marrying rich, handsome Fox, a man who can give her and your darling little daughter anything and everything their hearts desire.
Here. You've gotten really good. Have you been practicing some?
No, I think it's my cadet training. This has been very tough on Fancy and me. But it's good for us. You know, my endurance is better, and I feel stronger. The other night, I almost beat Roberto arm wrestling.
Wow. Can you believe Jess is still asleep?
Yeah, I'm worried about her.
Me too. She seems so lethargic and depressed all the time.
Yeah, the happy newlywed she isn't.
And what's up with those clothes?
Isn't she burning up?
Jess. Jess!
What?
Come join us.
See, the water feels great.
Thanks, but I'd rather just watch you guys.
You've been asleep since you got here.
I'm tired. Spike and I didn't get much sleep last night, if you know what I mean.
Well, if I wasn't already a lesbian, the thought of having sex with Spike would make me gay.
Ugh, see. Okay, Jess, go back to sleep. You'll feel better when you wake up.
Ethan Winthrop. Oh, sure. Sure, I'll be right down. Thank you. Well, Gwen's out of the building on business, so I have to go to the nursery and check on Jane.
Well, don't hurry back on my account. I'm not going to be able to think about this contract anyway.
Me either, actually. Why don't we pick up later this afternoon where we left off?
All right, fine by me.
All right, later, man.
See ya. Oh, man. I am beat after that workout last night.
John.
Hey.
Good morning.
You too.
Thanks again for last night.
Well, I aim to please.
So how's your day going?
Just going over a few things with Ethan. Didn't get very far, though.
Well, there's always next time.
Yeah.
Well, I need to get back upstairs.
You know what? I'm gonna head up there with you, okay?
Oh, sorry.
You are my passion for life.
I'm sorry, Father, but there is absolutely no reason for me to rush out and marry Kay today.
Well, there's one that I can think of, Miguel.
Oh, right, Dad. I give you snaps for being concerned with my happiness, but I think you're just projecting your problems with Dr. Eve onto my situation with Kay.
Well, even if I am, why take the chance? I mean, marry Kay as soon as possible. You can have an elaborate service later.
Okay. If I come to Kay and tell her that, she's gonna, 1, think I'm crazy, 2, think I'm desperate, which, by the way, are both definite turnoffs for women. So I don't think I'm gonna do that. I love Kay, and she loves me. All right, I have no reason to be paranoid about her and Miguel.
Aside from the fact that Kay has been in love with Miguel for as long as anyone can remember, and if I recall correctly, there would have been a couple long ago if it hadn't been for that blonde stick of a girl that got poor Timmy's heart.
Charity.
And then there's Maria. One cannot underestimate the bond that is created between two people with a child.
I'm not.
Well, I think you are. I also think you're not acting like a crane. I think that if you want something, you have to go and get it. I think you have to make sure that something doesn't rob you of your heart's desire. You can't let anyone or anything stand in your way, especially not Miguel Lopez Fitzgerald.
Tabitha, I've always provided for Maria, and I always will, no matter what Kay ends up doing.
Of course you will, dear. Who'd ever imply anything else?
You just did.
Me? Never. I think Miguel is a prince among men. Strong, honest, with a heart of gold and buns of... whatever. Believe me, Kay, Miguel will make some young woman a perfect husband one day.
Don't you have something to do upstairs?
I did it.
Oh, okay. Well, what about...
I did that, too.
I hear Endora, yep.
I don't.
Well, it's either Endora or it's whatever's going on in the basement.
All right, I will go and check on Endora just to be safe.
Good idea.
Just give Miguel one more chance, just for Maria's sake.
Don't trip on your way out.
Oh, bloody hell.
Tabitha?
Oh, no, I'm fine.
Don't you have some place to be, too, like with Siren?
No, why?
Oh, don't pull that innocent act with me, okay? I know what you were doing with her the second I left the beach last night.
Look, I kissed Siren only
to get her in the mood to have sex with you?
Hey, Siren and I didn't have...
Oh, mean to get caught? Well, you know what? You did. And all that stuff you said about loving me and wanting to spend your life with me was just a bunch of lies.
Okay, everything I said was the truth.
You know, save the earnest look for the next girl you knock up, okay? Because I don't believe you.
But it's true. Siren and I didn't have sex.
Fox saw you. He told me you did.
Well, then he lied to you, Kay, only to make you angry.
I can't believe how I let you get to me at the bridal salon. How close you came to making me ruin things with Fox. God, I almost broke up with him for you.
You were gonna leave him for me?
It doesn't matter. I don't want to see you again.
Well, Teresa, contéstame. Do you want Julian raising your son? Entrusting him to the care of nannies most of the time? And then teaching him greed and cruelty the rest of the time?
Of course, I don't want that to happen. Okay, but if something does happen to me, Mama, little Ethan will have you and the rest of the family to undo any of Julian's bad influence.
Don't be so naive, Teresa. If you are gone, Julian will have total control of your son. Who knows, he might even take him to Europe and we'd never see him again.
Well, it would make sense that Julian would keep little Ethan under his thumb until my son comes of age, because whoever controls my son would control the empire.
Yeah. And please, don't even doubt for a second that he would want to reclaim what Alistair took from him. That's the kind of man Julian is, Teresa, and you have to prevent this from happening. You have to tell Ethan that he's little Ethan's father right now.
No, I'm not going to do that, okay? Because if it comes out that little Ethan is really Ethan's son, little Ethan would lose everything, Mama. He would not inherit the Crane Empire, just like Ethan lost everything when it came out that he was really a Bennett.
Your son, my grandson, cannot lose something that he's never had. But he can lose never knowing his real father, Teresa. You think about that. And you think about the joy that that would bring Ethan to know that he has a son.
Okay. Fine. I'll do it. Can't risk Julian ruining little Ethan's life the way Alistair has ruined his. I'll tell Ethan the truth. I will tell him that little Ethan is his.
Oh, hey. Miles. Whitney. Hey, come here, man. I didn't expect you guys to be here so early this morning. How you doing?
I was going to drop Miles off at Crane Daycare while I, ran a few errands. Good morning, Whitney. You are getting so big, just like your daddy. So what are you guys doing in Ethan's office when Ethan's not here?
Oh, I was just going over some stuff with Ethan. He got called away.
I just came to drop off some papers.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Valerie. There you are. Good morning, guys. Hey, you. Did you, drop off those papers I asked you to bring to Ethan?
Yeah, I was just on my way back. Miles, good seeing you. You too, Whitney. Chad, I'll see you upstairs. Good timing.
Just coincidence.
Yeah, well, I don't think Whitney trusts me.
Oh, really? Do you blame her?
Not really. I wonder if she knows about Julian and me.
Well, she's not going to hear it from me.
Thanks. If there's ever a favor I can do for you.
Oh, I don't really think that's necessary.
Please don't tell me that you and Jared are down here spying on me for Teresa.
I actually brought you some papers regarding the Allen case. Jared just came to see where I was. If you'll excuse me.
Hey, Whitney.
Hey.
Miles, how you doing, buddy? Looking good.
I came to drop Miles off at Crane Daycare while I ran a couple errands, and I ran into Chad here.
My lucky day.
Really?
You bet. You and Miles are my life.
Not if my hunch that you're cheating on me is right. So, do you have plans for lunch today?
This early? No, not yet.
Somebody's got a secret. I know what it is.
Chad? Something wrong?
No, I was just, thinking about how much I love you and Miles. And how I never want anything to happen to us.
Jessica! Jessica, wake up! She's still asleep.
I wish you could have known her when we were growing up. Kay was the moody one. Jess was always happy-go-lucky, you know, always doing something. Helping her mom in the gift shop, babysitting. She even started an NSYNC fan club.
What?
But, I mean, look at her now. She is depressed all the time.
Yeah, that's why she sleeps so much.
And it's all because of Spike.
Yeah. I wish there was something we could do to get her away from him.
But we've tried. Nothing's worked.
I can't believe she married him in Rome.
And after he kidnapped her and everything.
And she says she loves him? But how could she unless all the drugs he gave her fried her brain?
I'll tell you what, let's wake her up and get her to join us.
Okay. Jessica! Jessica, wake up!
What? Come join us. The water's great.
Yeah, maybe later.
I have an idea. Okay, suit yourself, but my eyes are burning, so could you get those goggles over there and bring them to us?
Yeah, sure.
Thanks
Gracias.
so much.
Will you please chill about Miguel coming between Kay and me? I believed her when she said that I'm the man that she wants to marry and grow old with.
Now, didn't she also say to Miguel that she was on birth control the night that Maria was conceived?
Oh, I don't know.
I think you're too trusting when it comes to women, Fox. I mean, Whitney passed Chad's child off as yours, and now you say you believe when Kay says that she will be true to you?
She will.
Mm-hmm. Sam, Kay's father, thought that his lovely wife would be true to him too, but actually little Grace ran off after 25 years of pseudo-marriage.
Well, the other man that Grace ran away with was her first husband.
Just as Miguel is Kay's first love.
Okay, I'm gonna call Crane Houston and see about the refinery. Then I'm gonna call my fiance and see how the plans for the wedding are going.
Stay as long as you like. I have some errands to run. I'm telling you, Fox, though, you must be careful when it comes to Kay.
I know Father means well, but enough already. Okay, Houston, come wait. I'm gonna call Kay first.
Lennox residence?
Hey, beautiful. Just calling to see how the plans are coming.
Fine. Why?
Oh, just checking in. You know, I know that horrible gown that my mother picked out for you was ruined, so I was thinking about hopping in the jet, going to Paris, and buying you a new one.
Honey, you're really sweet, but I'm sure I can find another dress here in Harmony. Besides, it's not about the dress. It's about us getting married.
Father's worried for nothing. All right, well, I can't wait. I'll see you later, okay? I love you.
Me too.
Don't do it, Kay. Don't marry Fox. It'll be the biggest mistake you'll ever make.
I'm glad that you finally decided to tell Ethan the truth, Teresa.
He deserves to know.
Well, what are you doing? Go tell him now.
I'm writing him, Mama.
Why, Mija?
Because I can't tell him right now. I mean, I could lose full custody of little Ethan. Little Ethan would lose this entire empire. So I'm gonna write this letter. I'm gonna attach it with my will. And this way Ethan will know the truth if something happens to me.
But Ethan deserves to know the truth.
This is how I'm gonna do it, okay? Dearest Ethan, since you're reading this, I must be dead. Of course, here in Harmony. I should have told you this as soon as I found out from J.T. Cornell, the tabloid editor, back when we were in Rome. I wanted to tell you then. I even started to. I thought it was the one thing that would bring you back to me. But in the end, I had to put my son first. Or should I say, our son. Yes, Ethan. Julian isn't little Ethan's father. You are. Little Ethan is our son. Another reason I never told you was out of fear you would sue me for custody of little Ethan. And I couldn't risk losing him after I had lost you, Jane, and Antonio. Remember, little Ethan stood to lose out on being head of Crane Industries. And I couldn't rob him of the same future Gwen and Rebecca robbed you of. So I kept little Ethan's paternity secret. I hope you'll understand why I did what I did. And why I didn't tell you that little Ethan is our son. Please know that I loved you with all of my heart and never wanted anything more than for us to be a family with Jane and little Ethan. Our children. Oh well. Maybe next time. If there is a next time. I hope there is. Heaven for me will be to spend eternity with you and our loved ones. I know you'll be good to our son. Please let him know how much his mommy loved him. I'll be watching over you both. And Jane, all my love. Always. Teresa.
Well, thank you, Buck. I will be sure let my father know that the refinery is up and running. You as well.
You're still here?
Yes, I was just writing you a note to let you know that the refinery's up and running.
Oh, that's good. Now, why don't you go find Kay and firm up your wedding plans?
Damn it, Dad, we'll just give it a rest. All right, I'm not going to live my life in fear of losing Kay. That's not the kind of marriage that I want. I know that Kay loves me, and I love her. And any issues I had about trust, they're in the past now.
Just keep your eyes open.
Well, excuse me. I'm going to go to Tabitha's and take Kay out for a nice surprise lunch.
I hope you're not the one who gets the surprise, Fox.
Will you just hear me out, please?
Why? Why should I? I mean, you said all those wonderful things to me last night. Things that I had waited for years for you to say to me. Things that made making love to you seem okay. And then I find out that you're having sex with Siren on the beach?
It wasn't like that, Kay.
Oh, don't tell me she came on to you.
I didn't make love to Siren. I only made out with her to protect you.
What?
Look, Fox and his mother were sure we left the bridal shop together, Kay. And if they would have found me alone on the beach, they would have known you were with me for sure. And Siren was walking by, and I just grabbed her to keep Fox from flipping out on you.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, brother. Kay's back to square one, choosing between the two men who love her.
What are you guys gonna do? Drown me? We just wanted you to come join us.
See, have some fun.
Having my clothes soaked and having them ruined isn't what I call fun. Sorry.
Okay, we'll help you get out.
I'll go get you some towels so you can dry off.
Yeah. Let's get you out of those wet clothes.
No, I'll towel off with them on.
Okay, don't be ridiculous. You're going to get sick.
No. Here you go.
Okay, I'll get some clothes from Teresa's closets for you to wear home.
No, I said I want to keep these clothes on. Why don't you guys both just leave me alone? Just what is with you? You have to get out of those clothes.
See, if you don't take off those clothes, we'll hold you down and take them off ourselves.
Okay. Dios mío, Jessica. Just what happened? You look like you've been used as a punching bag. Just in time. Okay. You wanted to see me? Yes, I did. I'd like you to deliver this to my compartment downstairs in the Crane Industries safe. And no one is to see what's inside of this. Is that understood? I understand. Okay. There you go. Now, after you do that, I'd like you to deliver these to Ethan and let him know that this is more paperwork regarding his client's lawsuit against Crane Industries. If you say so. Thank you. Hey, Valerie, we're gonna bury him. We're gonna bury them under endless paperwork.
I wish you would just tell Ethan the truth, that he's little Ethan's father.
I'm not gonna do it. Little Ethan would lose out on heading Crane Industries, and I might lose full custody of my son.
Ethan's office is on the way down in the crane safe. Teresa will have no idea I dropped off Ethan's stuff first. Ethan? These will be here for him when he gets back.
Valerie, I saw you get off the elevator. Teresa said that you were heading down to the vault.
Yeah, what does she want now?
Well, she said, stop everything you're doing, that you gotta help me manage this crisis that we had in the Hong
But
Kong.
I haven't been to the safe yet.
Well, you gotta give me a hand. I need your help.
Fine, all right. No, I am doing the right thing, Mama. This way Ethan will learn the truth if something happens to me. But until then, Crane will be little Ethan's. And little Ethan will be my son to raise, not Ethan and Gwen's.
Where did all this stuff come from? Emilio Alvarez. What a shark. This should be very, very good.
I told you I can't do this. It's wrong. You naughty little demon.
You read that?
Your little secret is out.
There's one reason why I shouldn't slit your throat, man.
You're an abused wife, Jessica. You have to leave Spike. Run away from that bastard. Press charges against him.
Oh, shoot. You again.